In here, guys. I'm doing pretty good. I'm almost at 120 hours of my fast. So I'm going to eat tomorrow morning. So I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, my energy's still very strong. Just like yesterday. Had a great workout this morning in the gym. I did back and then cardio. And I got home and sat in my sauna. And yeah, feeling really good, guys. I'm going to end up going about almost 106. 26 at 9 is somewhere around 135 hours with no food. So guys, I do a 5 to 7 day fast every month. I am 50 years old. I am on no medication. And that is why I'm doing the fasting. So welcome to the live today, guys. It's Jason, your online fitness trainer, coming at you from Calgary, Alberta. I am in Western Canada, guys. I go live at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, Monday to Friday, and I am here to answer all your amazing health and wellness and fitness questions. So if anybody has any questions for me, please hit me up. I've got a bunch of moderators that will be signing in here very quickly. So we will wait to get them on the live and then we will get everybody going. Like I said, guys, I do a 5 to 7 day fast every month to increase my body's longevity, specifically the Sirtuin genes, which are the longevity genes of the human body. So if we can increase our Sirtuin genes every day through taking in less environmental pollution and increasing our body's removal of industrial pollution that we can't really stop, guys. We have to do our best. What's going to happen is you're going to increase your Sirtuin genes. When you increase your Sirtuin genes, in the research, it shows you can add 10 to 14 years to your life. So I'm sure everybody knows the average expectancy for life in Canada and the US is 72 years old. So guess what? We don't want to die at 72 years old, and I'm going to tell you why. Number one, they expect you to retire at 65 to 66 years old. Do you think you should be focused on dying, 6 years later? I don't think so. That's not a very fun life if you work all your life till you're 66 and then you're told, hey, you're going to die at 72 anyways. It's not a good life. So if we can extend our years onto our life and feel really good and healthy, this is a bonus for all humans. Another thing that getting your body into autophagy is going to do is lengthen the telomeres on your DNA. I'm sure every human knows that we have telomeres on our DNA. Once we lengthen them, it makes our life longer. As we shorten our telomeres on our DNA, we die younger. So these are a couple of reasons why I do my fasting, guys. I do 15 anti-aging biohacks every day. Anyone coming into my program gets the full list of all 15 things that I do every day. And don't worry, guys, I'll catch up to all your questions. Adding your really matter because it's boring and full of suffering. Oh, this person thinks life is boring and full of suffering. That's okay. You have your own opinion, bro. If you think life is boring and full of suffering, that's a very sad mindset. It's a very weak mindset. What it's called is the defeatist and the victim mindset. So if you live in this mindset, bad shit will happen to you all fucking day, every day, because you're bringing it into yourself, bro. Hey, WB, stopping by to drop some comments and say hello. Keep spreading the good word, bro. Thanks, WB. Hope you're having a great day, bro. Appreciate you. What is up, my man? Happy Testimonial Tuesday. It says, adding year really matter. I'll read your comment, buddy, okay? If anybody can understand what this person's trying to type, you tell me. Adding year really matter because if it's boring and full of suffering, no thanks. So whatever the fuck adding year really matter because have no idea what he's talking about. Hey, Deanna, good to see you. My girl is on Instagram. Hope you're doing great. Guys, Deanna is one of my amazing clients in my group who is just switching up her workouts and crushing it. She just moved to a new gym, and we're so excited, Deanna, to see how those workouts go for you. Make sure you let me know how you like them, and we are making sure she is crushing it, guys. All right, so Mike, my man, is in the house. Mike is my #1 moderator, just to let everybody know. Mike will be making sure that everybody is positive in my lives. Just so you guys understand, my lives are about positivity. We want great questions about your health, your wellness, your fitness, your nutrition, your exercise. That's what we're here to talk about. We're not here to talk about negativity. Anybody that's negative or makes negative comments towards anyone else or me will be blocked immediately. I have about 15 moderators, and I'm just reminding you guys. Much love to you too, my brother. Peace out, my man. I hope you're having a great day. Appreciate you. I've got a question that just got blocked by TikTok here by TJ Ali. I'm going to unlock it for you, TJ, because I like everybody's comments or questions to be shown. If TikTok doesn't like one of your guys' keywords, it will block your comments, okay? So he's just asking if I have a face filter on. I don't have a face filter on. This is what I look like. I'm 50 years old. I'm a little red because I just got out of my infrared sauna, but this is exactly how I look in real life, bro. So I don't use filters because I feel filters are for people that don't like themselves. I am very happy to let everybody see my wrinkles. I have a few gray hairs. This is normal for 50-year-olds, okay? But I do have kids 10 and 11 years old, and yeah, their friends think I'm like 30 to 35 years old, and I'm always the most fit as a dad around. So yeah, I don't use filters, bro, but thanks for the question. Hey, Deanna, you're on TikTok now. What's up, my girl? Is it a better feed on TikTok or is it better on Instagram? Hey, Slappa the Bass Man, what's up? Good to see you on my Instagram Live. Hope you're having a great day. What's up, bro? Hope everybody is crushing it. Why are you angry? Okay, we'll block this little pumpkin, guys, because when we get little pumpkins that live at home in their mommy and daddy's basement and have no job and they're looking for attention, we block them. This person is looking for attention. I know you had a rough childhood, TJ. Go get some fucking help. We're not here to help you. So, okay, guys, there we go. We got our first little pumpkin blocked. Okay, we got a question right here coming in, guys. Would you fuck off? There we go. You're 50. You don't look 50. That's good. You do Japanese diet. No, I eat everything, bro. I don't do a diet. I'm on a balanced meal plan, and I've been training clients for 32 years. I have a master's degree in nutrition and 2 other degrees in exercise physiology and nutrition. So thanks, bro, though. Yeah, people won't believe I'm 50. They never will. It's just one of those things. Caden, my man, is in the house. Caden, the Canadian. Hope you're having a great day, Caden. What's going on in your neck of the woods, bro? Great questions the other day, by the way. I appreciate you, buddy. I got a question. It's a comment on Instagram. Hey, bro, I hope you're happy and healthy. Thanks, my man. I'm always happy and healthy. Like I said, I'm 50 years old on no medications. If we lined up 100 men right now that are 50 years old, not only would they be on 10 to 15 medications, including testosterone injections, they would have a big fat bloated belly. They would not like their life. They would not be happy. They would have horrible sleep patterns and stress through the roof. So I train a lot of men. I train a lot of women. And guess what, guys? People get results in my program. So I got a couple good questions, and these are really good ones, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for the amazing questions. Tara, my girl, is in the house. She is one of my moderators, and she will be helping out. It says, tell us more about your extreme weight loss. I've never done extreme weight loss, so I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about my client that I posted today that dropped 30 pounds of body fat in 16 weeks? Just so you guys know, any person that comes into my program will lose 30 pounds of body fat in 16 weeks. Some people lose 40. Some people lose 35. It's not weight loss, though. It's fat loss. So just so everybody out there understands, there is a big difference between weight loss and people that create fat loss. If all you're doing is creating weight loss, you're becoming a skinny fat person. And there are 65% of humans on earth now that have become skinny fat. A lot of these people are skinny fat because they followed the intermittent fasting fad. I explained this yesterday. I have not eaten for 5 days. I am on a 148-hour fast right now. I'm going to eat tomorrow morning. I haven't eaten since Thursday. So yeah, I don't do extreme weight losses. My clients lose weight 2 to 3 pounds per week very healthily, and they maintain their weight loss for the rest of their life. But good question, Central Virginia. But yeah, I don't know if you're asking me weight loss for my clients or if you're asking me about weight loss for people in general. Love is Free said, when did you start doing all this? I started this when I was a kid. I was about 12 to 14 years old. I'm from a farm in Saskatchewan. I'm from Canada, guys, just so you know. I'm in Western Canada, Calgary, Alberta specific. I was raised on a farm, so I always ate healthy foods. I was in my dad's basement gym by the time I was 12 years old exercising. I played semi-pro hockey by the time I was 14 years old. I had already moved to a new city to live with another family. I started getting into bodybuilding around 15 to 16, like serious lifting weights because I wanted to get bigger for my hockey. And yeah, it's been a long haul, bro. I've been doing this a long time. Training clients, I've been training since I was 18. The minute I finished school, I started training clients. I got certified. I've been training clients for 32 years. I've trained over 5,000 clients, guys. So thanks so much for the question, buddy. I appreciate you. Keith said, I don't recommend test. I don't recommend test, Keats, for people that don't need it. Does that make sense to you? Most people don't need test, okay? The reason your testosterone is low and your estrogen is high, and I want to talk about this topic anyways today, because if you go look at my Transformation Tuesday photo and video with my client Jody, you're going to see in his before picture, he had a lot of fat deposits, which are estrogen deposits under his pec muscles, okay? So what's happened in society in the past 30 years is men's testosterone has dropped over 40%. This is what the government, big food and big pharma would love to happen, so all of you guys can go on testosterone replacement therapy, which is called TRT. Then you just get your idiot steroiders with zits all over their back that think doing steroids is funny and it's going to benefit them long term. However, what they get is very short-term results and a lot of health issues that come with that. I used to be a professional bodybuilder for 10 years, and I did bodybuilding in a drug-tested federation. I have 3 pro cards in 3 different federations for drug-tested bodybuilding. That means you don't go on stage unless you have passed a urine test and a polygraph proving you have not done steroids or PEDs, which are performance-enhancing drugs. So I don't recommend test. It's like a crutch for men right now, I feel. When clients come into my program, guys, I teach them how to increase their testosterone naturally and decrease that estrogen naturally that's making them feel horrible, making them have no libido, gain a bunch of fat, have no sex drive, have no energy all day, lots of stress in their lives, really, really poor sleep habits. And then they get that flabby body, right, with no muscle tone. So I'll give you an example. If you scroll back 1 week in my videos, there's a video of a 22-year-old that I just tripled his testosterone in 4 weeks. Billy, my man, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a good day. Guys, Billy is 42 hours into his fast. I'm almost 120 hours into my fast, Billy. Billy's catching me rapidly. I am going to eat tomorrow morning, Billy. Good for you, buddy. That's awesome. My last meal was on Thursday, guys. Tristan is asking if I have any tips to lower stress. This is a great question, guys. 90% of humans suffer from stress, and they suffer from a fat belly from the cortisol that gets produced when you are stressed. So in order to lower your stress, there's quite a few things you can do. The number one thing you can do is sit down and do 10 deep breaths. And I want them super, super deep breaths, okay? Those are gonna really, really assist you in getting results, in dropping cortisol immediately. You see what happens, guys, when you get stressed out, your little adrenal glands, which sit right here on the top of your kidneys and your back, they pump out a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol eats muscle for fuel and stores fat in your belly. So just imagine, and those little adrenal glands make a lot of different hormones and neurotransmitters. So they produce adrenaline, they produce epinephrine, they produce norepinephrine. That's their job. Their job is also to keep you, what? Alive. That's all the human body cares about, is your survival. So let's jump back to the caveman days. Now, what's happening in today's society is all humans have done is made every normal event in their life every day a life and death situation. I'll explain that for you right now. There's something called the fight or flight response. That's when cortisol is being produced. So let's jump back to the caveman, like I said. If you were a caveman and you got up and woke up and you had a fire going and your wife was maybe getting some food together, weaving some baskets, feeding her babies, whatever, and you walked out of the tent or the cave and your job is to go kill animals and get food. That's what the man's role was. Okay, so what if there was a lion or a tiger or a bear standing there ready to eat you because they're hungry too? That's a life and death situation where the body should produce cortisol and put you into the fight or flight response, okay? But guess what? We don't want that to happen all the time, because what it's doing is it's creating fat storage in your belly. It has been scientifically proven now that even if you're thinking a stressful thought, you are already storing fat in your belly region. This is visceral fat, and if you go out and look around in the streets, guys, I always tell people, go to the pool, go to the gym, go to the mall, just go outside. 80% of humans, if you turn them to the side, have a big fat bloated belly. Men and women, they look like they're 9 months pregnant. Do you understand that humans weren't created to look like that? We only started looking like that after the 1980s. In the 1970s, when I was born, everybody was still pretty fit and healthy, okay? Now, don't worry, guys, I'm 10 questions behind. I'm going live for an hour to an hour and a half today, okay? So here's the deal. I will answer all your questions. Be patient. I promise I will get to your questions. We're not done covering stress yet. Okay, so what's happening in today's society and why people are so anxious, nervous, and stressed out is because they're treating everyday events. And here's the real truth of it, guys. You go to the mall and there's a lineup at your clothing store. You're getting upset. It's taking too long. You're looking at your watch going, yo, I don't like this. You're at the drive-thru to get your coffee because you're so fucking addicted to coffee that you need another cup of coffee. Coffee is the most toxic substance on earth you could put in your body. It's also the most acidic thing you could put into your body. Just as a news flash for you, cancer can only live in an acidic body. When you keep eating acidic foods, it makes the perfect living environment for all diseases, including the big C. If you have your body alkaline, which is why I drink alkaline water, cancer or no other disease can live in an alkaline body. So we don't want to be stressed out all the time. We don't want to be creating cortisol for no reason. You're at the lineup at the bank and it's taken too long. You're pumping out cortisol because you're allowing yourself to become a stressed out person with high anxiety for no reason. Cortisol was designed to give you energy to run away from the lions, tigers, and bears in the fight or flight, life and death situation. Lining up at the coffee shop is not a fucking life or death situation. I'm sorry, guys, it's just not. So to remove the stress, which this man is asking about, we can do deep breathing. We can do meditation. We can do journaling. We can do affirmations. Sitting in silence is probably the fastest way with some deep breathing to release stress in the human body. So creating some of these de-stressing activities every day for you is the best thing that you could do, guys, okay? Now, there's also 3 supplements that work really well that you can take that will assist adrenal gland support, rebuilding, and recovery. I'm going to tell you my top 3. They're called adaptogens. Adaptogens are plants. They have to come from very cold, harsh climate areas, such as the Himalayan mountains or the mountains in Peru. Some of them come from like harsh climates where there's a lot of snow all the time, like Russia. So what we're doing, guys, is we're putting these adaptogens into the human body. And what they do is they rebuild, repair, and support your adrenal glands all day long. My number 1 favorite is called rhodiola. It's rhodiola rosa. I love this product. It will help you build muscle and burn fat at the same time. It's better for athletes or people that are wanting to get, leaner and have a nice physique. My number 2 favorite is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic herb from India. It's got the same properties as rhodiola, and it helps to balance your body, give you energy, lower the stress. Number 3 on my hit list is called maca. M-A-C-A. This is a Peruvian root vegetable. So what they're going to do with this vegetable is they're going to do something called gelatinization, and they use low-level heat. That's removing the starch out of the fruit, out of the vegetable. When you remove the starch out of the vegetable, your body can now digest, absorb, and utilize. And it's your HP axis in the hypothalamus that gets stimulated and nourished from the maca plant. So rhodiola, number 1, ashwagandha, number 2, maca is number 3. Maca is also an HRT for women. So it helps to be a hormone replacement therapy instead of you injecting horse piss into your body. So this is the 3 things that I like to use. I only use it if I'm stressed. I've got a product that I really like that actually has rhodiola and ashwagandha and bacopa. So it's got some really good things in it. Randy, good to see you, my man. Randy is on Instagram, guys. Randy's one of my awesome clients that is crushing his day. There's my girl Candace on Instagram also. Thank you guys for coming in. Happy Testimonial Tuesday. Caden said, I'm sorry I've never heard the answer to my air fry question. No problem, guys. Let's answer Caden the Canadian's question about what I'm going to break my fast with. Just so you know, guys, if you want me to go through fasting, I can do that again for you today. We covered it in about 20 minutes yesterday. I'm going to go about 148 to 150 hours with no food. I'm going almost 6 full days, and I do this every month, guys. So I'll show you what I'm going to break my fast with. So this time I'm using coconut kefir, guys. You shouldn't have a meal after fasting, okay? Your body's not ready for a meal. You can get some beautiful coconut kefir. If you live in the United States, you can get raw dairy kefir. Up in Canada, raw dairy is illegal. I would go to jail if I went and got some. So I'm gonna drink this, and then I'm gonna have my meal about 10 minutes later. I also recommend bone broth for your first drink after a fast. Bone broth is one of the most nutrition dense foods on the planet. You can make your own, or you can go buy some organic bone broth, have a cup of it, and then move on to one of your meals. What you want to do after fasting for 48 to 72 hours or 120 hours or more is you want to nourish the body really quickly first, and then go into a healthy meal. My first meal every day, Central Virginia. It's Charlie. Charlie, my first meal of the day every day is 1 cup of organic berries, and then I have either a grass-fed bison or beef sausage or a pasture-raised chicken or turkey sausage, and I rotate through those because I am allergic to eggs. I love eggs. They just don't give me a good feeling anymore. So that's what I eat for breakfast every day. I'm gonna pound this, and then I'm gonna eat that for my first meal. Just gonna put this back in the fridge, guys. I also bought myself a beautiful grass-fed steak that I'm going to barbecue, and I'm going to eat that for my second meal when I get back from the gym tomorrow. So I'm going to barbecue that up, and I'm going to make it medium rare, and it's a ribeye, and it's got lots of fat, and I'm going to pound it. It's going to be delicious, guys. Deanna says, do you heat your food on the stove, toaster, oven? I know the microwave is a big no-no. So Deanna, I have a microwave because every time you build a new house, they put a microwave in. So I have stickers all over my microwave, which are EMF blockers, okay? They're going to block all the electromagnetic frequency and the radiation from the microwave. Just so you guys know, I have one of these stickers on every device in my home. Some of my devices I have 2 to 4 stickers on. I've also got the full home EMF blocker plugged in my wall over there with the USB cord, okay? That will do a 4,000 square foot house, and it's only $110. So I have that plugged in the wall. It's constantly stopping all the negative radiation and electromagnetic frequency in my house. And I do have stickers on every other device in my house, including my oven, my stove, my fridge, my routers, our iPads. But I'll use the microwave the least amount I can. I think I've used it twice, and I've lived here for a year. Only if we're in a rush. Usually I'll heat everything up on the stove, guys, okay? Now I want to answer the air fryer question because I have a feeling he's asking me if air fryers are good. And the question is they're not good. They're full of plastic components, okay, guys? So we need to be very careful with plastics. I've let you guys know this hundreds and hundreds of times. Hey, my girl Kendra, what's up? Oh, it looks like somebody's blocking. It's my man, Billy. Billy, thank you, guys. I warned you that I have moderators. I've blocked someone myself, Billy, as well. And I'm just letting you guys know that, yes, people coming in and not being kind and positive will be blocked immediately. There's my girl Kendra. I hope you're having a great day, Kendra. Almost at 120 hours of my fast, Kendra, so it's going really well. Star, my girl, I hope you're having a great day. What's going on, my friend? I hope everything is rocking. So just so you guys know, I have a brand new oven, obviously, because I just built a brand new house. I've been here 1 year. Okay, so if I open up my oven right here, it's a Samsung. I've got an air fryer in there. It's built in, okay? That's all stainless steel. Stainless steel is perfect. That's what I cook most of my food in, as long as glass, ceramic, and cast iron. Those are the only 4 that are safe to cook anything in. If you have any type of other cooking ware in your house, throw that shit in the garbage. It's full of forever chemicals. It's full of PFOS and PFAS, okay? Go do some research. These are chemicals that never leave your body. Teflon is also one of them. So the one that most people know are phthalates, spelled with a P, but trust me, there's hundreds of thousands of cancer-causing ingredients in your water, in your food, in your clothing, in your dishwashing detergent, in your clothes washing detergent, and in every hygiene product that's in your house. So when you join my program, and when people join my program, I tell you exactly all of the cancer-causing ingredients to get out of your house. We change up your toothbrush, your toilet paper, your toothpaste, your deodorant, your lotion. Everything you put on and in your skin is absolutely gone. So this is why my clients get such amazing results, changing up their lifestyle, right, guys? So Chunky said the first 24 hours are harder and it gets easier. I'm going to agree with this, guys, right now. And guys, just so you understand, there's absolutely no point in fasting unless you can go 48 to 72 hours or more, okay? There's no point. It does no benefit to the human body to stop eating for 24 hours because you haven't even got your body into autophagy. The only reasons humans are fasting is to get your body into autophagy, okay? So here's the deal, my friends. Guess what? We want to go at least 48 to 72 hours or more because that's when the benefits start. I agree with Chunky. The first 24 hours are going to be, for me, they're not hard, actually. I disagree with you. The first 4 hours for me, I'm not even hungry at all. Like I have no interest in food. My body, because I do it so often, has no issues. People that are new to fasting might have the first 24 hours as a harder thing for them. I feel once you get into Chaperone Mediated Autophagy, and I'll explain that to you guys what that is, that happens after 72 hours of no food. I hit that on, let's see, Thursday. I hit that on Sunday. So that happens, guys, after you have not eaten food for 72 hours. Your body goes into a farther fasting state, even farther than autophagy. Excuse me. And what it gets into is something called Chaperone Mediated Autophagy. So we want to make sure that we can go past 72 hours to get even more benefits and keep your body in Chaperone Mediated Autophagy longer and longer and longer. The longer you can fast, the better. 7 days would be ideal. I do 5 to 6 days every month. I have lots of friends that fast for 30 days every couple months. It's no problem, guys, whatsoever. So Billy, 72 hours is great, bro. If you can go past it, buddy, hit 96 or 120, you'll feel even better. Ravi agrees that adrenal glands release cortisol for the fight and flight. 100%, bro. This is a fact to humans. Cortisol raises blood sugar levels, which leads to diabetes eventually. Yeah, this is actually true. Yeah, you know what? I agree, guys. I totally agree. It does, and it's unfortunate. Here's Billy making a cool comment. And guys, just so you know, Billy's one of my buddies from Vancouver. He is also a moderator. He's saying it's the same with the traffic on the way home after being at a job all day and you don't enjoy it. This is so true, guys. This is what happens when you're driving home. It's rush hour and your patience is about this much. It's 0. And you start to let your body get anxiety and stress, and the fight or flight response automatically comes in because the human body actually thinks you're getting chased by a lion or a tiger. It can't decipher if you're just an idiot waiting in line up for fucking coffee and you don't know how to control yourself, or you're actually going to get killed. The body's job and its natural thing that it wants to do is create survival for you. And that's what it has to do. So the least amount of stress we can put out, guys, the better, right? So doing de-stressing techniques all day is great. I do meditation daily. I sit in my sauna daily. I go to the gym every day. That also is de-stressing. I do a lot of fun activities with the kids. So these are all things that will help you lower your stress. And those 3 adaptogens I mentioned. Hey, Sarah, how are you today? Good to see you. What's going on? Hey, Adrian, my man, is in the house. He is on Instagram. Adrian, how's the weather in Toronto, my bro? Candace is just saying that alcohol and cigarettes are legal, but raw dairy is illegal. Isn't that funny, guys? Even during the COVID lockdowns, you could go to the liquor store and drink. You could go to the marijuana store and toke it up. But raw dairy, which is a superfood, is illegal. So that just shows you where the priorities are of the big food and the big pharma that need to keep you sick, and they want to make you sick so they can profit off you. All right, the Big D said, this guy is on his game. He speaks facts. I've been studying this for 20 years. Thanks, Big D. I appreciate you coming into the live, and I'm sure you know all this shit, but you're welcome to hang around and listen, my bro, because that is super, super cool. And yeah, I know my facts, and I research a lot of stuff, guys, and it's really sad what's going on in the environment today. What else can raise alkalinity? So this is a great question by Cream Puff. They're just wondering, how can you increase the alkalinity in the human body? So all vegetables and greens will make your body more alkaline. I know you don't like to hear that because your grandma told you to eat your veggies and you're like, yo, I don't like veggies. Vegetables are not only cardiovascular protective, they're also cancer protective in the human body. Because they're full of phytonutrients, guys, and vitamins and minerals, and lots of fiber, which also helps you burn fat and balance blood sugar so you don't crave sugar and you burn fat all day. That's what vegetables do. So putting in more greens and veggies into your body is great. Also, green algae and blue-green algae, such as the product I showed you guys yesterday in the glass bottle that I take every day. It's got spirulina, chlorella, dulse, acerola cherry, and a whole bunch of other green algae in it, including alfalfa. So those are very alkalizing foods. Now, red meat is pretty acidic. So if you're gonna have steak, and I eat like red meat 3 times a day, just make sure you have some alkaline food with it. So eat some vegetables. Drinking alkaline water will also increase the alkalinity in the human body. And stopping putting in acidic foods. The most acidic thing on earth you could put in your body is coffee, okay? So we want to try to get away from the acidic foods. Also, if you're eating any white, processed, bleached, man-made packaged foods that are in the store, they also make your body acidic. So removing more of the processed foods out of your life and eating more organic whole foods is going to assist you in becoming alkaline. Matthew Goudreau died on August 29th. Yes, his brother and him both died. It's very sad, Adrian, because he played in Calgary for 9 years. Big shout out to Matthew and Johnny Goudreau's parents. So sad to hear this news. They left 2 sisters behind. Amazing hockey players, both of them. And if you have a hockey stick, put it out at your front door and just give some support for the family, because it's sad to see anybody go, but it's also sad to see someone get killed by a drunk driver. And they were riding their pedal bikes and got killed by a drunk driver. It's unnecessary. It didn't have to happen. Alcohol's poison, just like coffee and cow's milk. So be careful, guys, out there, please, please, please. Hi, Frank. Frank said, cool. You're cool too, Frank. Cream Puff said, nice. Billy's asking if I do EMF stickers on my phone. Yes. Billy, have you never actually tested your cell phone? The minute you put on cellular, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth, it jumps from 0 or in the negative to over 700 to 1,000 electromagnetic frequency. If you want to see a good video, go and watch the Carnivore MD, Paul Salandino. He just posted a new video this morning telling you what you need to do with your cell phone, because it's all electromagnetic frequency, guys. So be very careful of that. So Billy, yes, you got to get them on your phones too, my bro. All your iPads, laptops, everything you got, bro. Put one on everything in your house. And thanks for the blocking, my man. Guys, I never worry about my moderators. I've got like 20 12 to 15 amazing moderators that come onto my TikTok lives, and they just block out the little pumpkins. They smash the pumpkins and they turn these little pumpkins into pumpkin pie. And I absolutely love it, guys, because we're here to be positive. We're here to give out information. I'm here to help you guys get healthy and fit and live a really nice long life so you can spend it with your family, your kids, your friends, whatever it is. Dying young is not fun, and being on medication is unnecessary. Every person that comes in my program, the first thing I do is we pull them off all their medication. So now they're not dependent on the pharmaceutical companies for the rest of their lives. Okay, Chantel, what if you can't afford to lose weight? Then we will gain weight on your body. Just because you don't need to lose weight doesn't mean you're a healthy person, guys. Do you know how many skinny fat people there are out there in this world? 65% of humans are skinny fat. That means they don't need to lose weight, but they're not healthy. So what they did was they lost weight, and all they focused on was the scale. They didn't focus on fat burning. They didn't focus on eating properly. They didn't focus on resistance training and doing proper fat loss visceral cardio and making lifestyle changes. All they did was cut some foods out and eat a bunch of processed garbage, and now they're the same fat person, they're just in a smaller body. So yes, I put weight on people that need to gain weight. We will build muscle on your body. Muscle is your friend. It will help you burn fat all day long. It will help you as you get older so you have more strength, flexibility, and endurance. We don't want to get weak as we get older and be these people that can't stand up off the couch, or these people, and I see them every day, they're having trouble getting in and out of the car, for crying out loud. You want to be able to play with your kids and have a nice fun life, then you need to focus on your health and your wellness, because all the government cares about and all the big food and the big pharma cares about, and they work together, by the way, they need you sick to profit. There's no money in health, guys. They're selling sickness. If you're healthy like me, doctors don't like you. If everybody was healthy like me on no medication, guess what? There's no need for a job for a doctor. All we need is emergency. You don't need to run to the doctor every time your little nose has a snot ball in it, okay? That's not what doctors are meant for. They don't know anything about nutrition. Their job is to put you on a drug. Every time you put a pharmaceutical drug in your body, and just so you know, coffee and sugar are both drugs too, just so you guys understand, guess what happens? Not only do you get addicted, but there's negative side effects. So Chantel, what I would do is put weight on you. And if you're interested in the program, Chantel, all you have to do, guys, if you're interested in doing my program or you want more information, I'm going to get you to go to my profile. You're just going to click on the link that says apply for coaching. This does not mean you're my client. What this means is you're going to answer 20 questions for me, send me your photo so I know what we need to do, and I'm going to reply to you with a personal video telling you what we're going to do. Then we're going to jump on a 15 to 20 minute call, and we're going to go through your results. I'm going to answer all your questions. And if you and I feel like you're a good fit for the program and you're actually serious and ready to go, like all my clients that you see in my testimonials, we're going to start you immediately, guys. There is no point in wasting time getting sicker every day when you can be getting healthier every day. The goal is to remove more environmental toxins and pollution out of the human body every day and stop adding more into your body every day. So just so you guys know, every human on this earth is poisoned from the time they wake up till the time they go to bed. There's cancer-causing ingredients in everything you do. I've listed quite a few today. I will help you remove them all out of your life. We're going to focus on 3 things. The first thing you need to start doing if you want to improve your health and wellness is make better choices. And I know some people are ignorant. I get it. They don't know what to do. They don't know any better. I did a client interview last night in my private Facebook group with 107 of my clients, and guess what? The first thing she said, and she's lost 52 pounds in 24 weeks on my program, and she's 53 years old, and she wants to go on stage and do a bikini competition. She looks so good. The first thing she said to me was, Jason, I had no idea to eat. When I joined your program, my mind was blown, because what they tell you to eat is all the stuff that makes you sick. And when you taught me how to eat, I had tons of energy. I wasn't even sleeping that great. You balanced out my hormones. Guys, she was going through menopause. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make better choices. And I'll tell you what those choices should be. because I've been doing this for 50 years and training clients for 32 years. I've trained over 5,000 clients in my life, guys. Number two, we're going to change your lifestyle, okay? And there's a lot of little things you can do to change your lifestyle, but I will show you what a healthy lifestyle looks like. We go through the nutrition. We have free meals on the weekends. I'll teach you how to do resistance training for the time that you have available. I'll teach you how to do proper fat loss visceral cardio, because as you guys know, 80% of humans don't even burn fat when they're doing cardio. Do you understand that? They're wasting their life away. I have a brand new client named Sarah. She's on this live right here, right now. Guess what? She never even knew there was a fat burning zone. She didn't even know what it was. This is most humans. They go to the gym and they do cardio, and their body burns calories and their body burns muscle, and it stores fat because they're not even in the fat burning zone. So the body can't burn it. It needs to burn something else. Walking your dog and counting 10,000 steps is not fat burning, okay? They will never be. All these idiot trainers and influencers on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, they don't know what they're talking about because they're not fit themselves. Do not hire somebody that's not fit themselves. If someone can't be fit themselves, why would they be able to help you get fit? There are types of cardio that you can do minimally, 20, 30 minutes a day, 3 to 4 times a week, and it will burn all the fat in your belly. Go look at all my clients' bellies. They all have a flat stomach when they're done my program, partially because of the fat loss cardio. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to change your lifestyle. Number 3, we're going to change and create a new environment for you to live in, because the environment that you're living in is full of toxic poison. Okay, we're going to remove all that shit out of your lifestyle, create a new environment, and you will be the absolute healthiest and fittest version of yourself, and it only takes 16 to 24 weeks. It's not something that takes years. When people come in my program and they lose weight, guess what happens? They keep the weight loss for the rest of their lives because I have taught them how to maintain their results. This is not one of those quick fix programs. Like I said, you will lose 30 pounds of fat in 16 weeks. If you have 50 or 60 pounds of fat, you will lose that in 24 weeks. If you have 100 pounds, I'll take that off you in 1 year. Some men can drop 100 pounds in 20 weeks. It has happened to me before, but women will drop a little slower. But it will happen, guys, and you will keep the weight loss off for the rest of your life. Mrs. Nobody says, I've only fasted for 24 hours and it was hard, but my fast is without water and food. Yeah, maybe try just a water fast next time, Mrs. Nobody, because the human body will die after a week of no water. There's no point cutting water, okay? Water is essential for the human body. 90% of the brain's wet matter is made up of water. 70% of your body, including your cells, are made up of water. So it'll be a lot easier for you, trust me, and it's always a bit challenging, guys, I understand. But the first 24 hours for me, it's like you're not even hungry, guys. It doesn't happen until after 24 hours or your body's like, hey, I'm kind of missing something that I'm used to doing, and it's just a routine, guys. The body's just used to doing that, okay? So what I would like you guys to do is do a full food fast, no calories. All you're drinking is water, tea, coffee. You can have your branched chain aminos. You can have your electrolytes. You can put Celtic sea salt or Himalayan salt in your water. And you're gonna go as long as you can. It'll become much, much easier. Losing weight does not have to be expensive, Star says. I agree 100%. Chantel, so this is a wonderful question, guys, just so you know. She's asking, she said, I'm already slim and I've got lots of slim clients that need me to put weight on them, okay? People that come to me that are slim, I can put about 25 to 50 pounds on you in 6 to 12 months, okay? So it's not a difficult thing to do. It is actually harder to gain weight than it is to lose weight, okay, guys? Because you've got to eat more calories. She's asking if she fasts, if she's going to get skinnier. Now, guess what? We're not fasting to lose weight, guys. Does anyone want to guess how much weight I've already lost and I've already fasted for 5 days and I'm going to hit 6 days tomorrow before I eat? Just take a guess how much weight I've lost. And then I'll tell you guys after. But the thing I'm making the point of, I'm going to gain all my weight back when I start eating tomorrow. We're not fasting for weight loss. Fasting doesn't produce weight loss. The only way you can lose weight is if you eat less calories today than you've burned, okay? So the reason intermittent fasting created so many skinny fat people is because they told you to cut your calories. They told you to try to eat all the calories that you used to eat in a full 24-hour period. They asked you to shorten it down and only eat in the 8-hour window. So a lot of people didn't eat as many calories as they used to, so they started losing weight. They weren't losing fat though, they were losing weight. I've already explained this to you. So Chantel, while you're fasting, you're gonna drop some water, 100%. You might lose 5 to 7 pounds. The minute you eat, it's all coming back. We are fasting to get the body into autophagy, and furthermore, a little deeper, something called Chaperone Mediated Autophagy. If you go watch my videos, I've explained this numerous times, along with the #1 anti-aging biohacking longevity expert on earth named David Sinclair. He is a doctor that works at Harvard Medical School, and he does all the longevity research on the Sirtuin genes and lengthening the telomeres on your DNA. So we really don't do it for weight loss, Chantel, but you will lose some weight. The minute you eat, it's coming right back, girl. Don't you be worried. Cream Puff says, I love veggies. This is good to hear. You're so welcome, Cream Puff. What's your name, Cream Puff? I hate calling you Cream Puff. I'm sorry. I want to call you your name because Cream Puff sounds like I'm at the bakery and I'm ordering cream puffs for my kids to eat. Tegan, my man, what's up, buddy? What workout should I do when the bench press is taken? It's always taken at my gym. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Guys, this is a fact of the gym sometimes, and Tegan's right here. I went into my gym yesterday morning, and of course I was fasted for 4 days, so I didn't have as much energy and I didn't lift as heavy, but all the bench presses were taken for me too. And this is kind of annoying, guys. So if the bench press actually machine with the barbell, which is 45 pounds, is taken, the next best exercise is just to find a flat bench. And sometimes it's hard to find a flat bench too. And you're gonna do dumbbell press, okay? And you'll get a better range of motion anyways, Tegan. So grab the dumbbells up on your knees, sit down and pop them up and just do a straight bench press with dumbbells. It's just called dumbbell press. It's the same exercise. That's why I have room at home. I know, right, Randy? This is exactly why people do gyms at home. I used to have a full squat rack gym in my old house with a treadmill and a stair climber. I sold everything when I moved, but I still have dumbbells. It is nice to train at home. My gym's 4 minutes away and I prefer going to the gym, but that's a great question. Lightweight Baby said, huh? I don't know what huh means. James, my man, how are you today? Good to see you, buddy. James has a question, and they've also blocked out Mrs. Nobody's question. Nadia, they've also blocked out your question. Hey, from Vancouver, Nadia, good to see you, my girl. I'm going to open up your question in a minute, Nadia. Don't worry, I will not forget about anybody. I'm going to go live for an hour to an hour and a half, guys. I do this every day. Yesterday, we went for almost 2 hours. I talked for an hour and 52 minutes, okay? So I will answer all your questions, I promise, guys, and I'm going to get to them all. So don't worry. We got lots of love, lots of positivity, and I'll answer all your questions. James is just asking the best way to build muscle over 40, heavyweight training or consistent weight training. So if you're over 40, guys, you're in a really good age bracket to build natural, clean muscle. Okay, so all the guys that do steroids, they can build muscle at any age because steroids work. They're called PEDs, or performance enhancing drugs. Okay, once you become 35 or to 45, there's a window right there, guys. That is the best years for a man that's a natural athlete or just someone that's not using drugs to build muscle. So over 40 is perfect for you. You got another 5 full years of really accelerating your muscle growth. So what I would do and what I recommend for you is doing something called progressive overload. And I would do that for about 6 or 7 weeks. And then I would take a 1 week rest week and maybe just do light training that week with lots of stretching, okay? So he's asking if it's better to do heavy training or consistent weight training. I would do a combination of both. Be consistent, do your 4 or 5 times a week of weight training, but I want you to go super heavy and try to increase your lifts. That's what progressive overload is. And I want you to do that for 6, 7 weeks, even 10 weeks. And then I want you to take a break and do a light week, okay? That's what I do with my clients, with my guys that are trying to bulk up and lift weights. Now, if you're looking for a crazy workout, look up something called the German volume training. That is a progressive training method from Charles Poliquin, one of the best trainers on the planet. And you can also look up the Tudor Bompa style training, which is 5 sets of 5, and the German volume training is doing 10 sets of 10 of 1 exercise. Hey Keegs, good to see you on Instagram, bro. How's your day going? I hope you're having a good day. Happy Tuesday, my man. So that's the best way to do it. Yeah, Star was just reminding everybody that fasting, thank you, Chantel, I appreciate you. She's just saying well-spoken. Fasting isn't for weight loss, okay, guys? Traveling man, how are you today, buddy? I need a food list for over-the-road trucking and only got a microwave. No problem, traveling man. If you want to come in my program, I've got lots of truckers that get amazing results, come into my program, and I absolutely crush them and teach them how to eat properly. So traveling man, if you just have a microwave, that's fine, but we're going to get you eating a lot of high quality foods that are going to fill you up, so when you're in the truck you can still eat your meals, right? So if you're interested in the program and learning from me how to work out, and I'll send you a variety of meals, I'll send you a grocery list, I'll tell you what you need to do, just go to my link in my profile, click on the little link that says apply for coaching. All you're going to do is answer 20 questions for me, and I'm going to shoot you a personal video telling you what you need to do, bro. Then we're going to get on a 20-minute call together, and in that 20-minute call, we're going to talk about your results. We're going to talk about the questions. You can ask me all your questions, and if you and I feel like you're a good fit for the program and you're ready to go and you're serious, you can start the program immediately. So Nadia, good to see you from Vancouver, my friend. Chantel says, I'm super fit, I'm just low in fat, I don't want to be loose muscle. Yeah, Chantel, so you need to do resistance training, my girl. And you should definitely fast. It'll help you live longer. It'll help you feel better. Trust me, I do 5 to 6 days a month with no food. I'm almost at 120 hours right now with no food. And I feel amazing, guys. I have no issues. So they blocked Nadia's comment. I'm going to approve it. It says, I missed what you were talking about. What were you putting on electronics? So Nadia, they are called shields, specifically EMF shields. That is electromagnetic frequency shields. You can buy them on Amazon. You can buy them anywhere. I do recommend to get the whole house USB. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So this is the one that I have in my house, and you just plug it into a USB. It is a small one. I like the one from Altera. It just says whole house USB on it. These are on Amazon for $120. This will block all the radiation and electromagnetic frequency that comes off all of your devices in your house, and it does 4,000 square feet of home. And start with this. This is good. It'll block everything in your house. The stickers look just like my poker chips, and you should put one sticker on every device, every TV, every router, your fridge, your microwave, your stove, your iPad, everything that gives off radiation energy, you need a sticker on, okay? I also like the Altera brand for that one too. Just so you guys want to know the spelling, it's AULTERRA. I like the Altera vitamin D also. I use the Altera vitamin D. I use the Altera EMF stickers. They're called EMF shields. And I have the full house USB plug-in. And you're going to notice a huge change, guys, because we all live around power lines, and they're constantly bombarding you, your brain, your electricity of your heart that current that goes through your body. And these are not healthy things for your body, right, guys? So we got to be super, super careful. So that's all you need, Nadia. Sarah, who's a brand new client in my program right here, guys, is saying, I've literally seen people who are 55 who can't get out of their car because their bones are so weak. This is such a true comment from my new client, Sarah, here, and we love you coming into the live, Sarah. People get so frail and so old and so beat down from the environmental pollution. And you know what happens, guys? They wait too long to do something about it. They wait till it's too late. We need to be proactive. We need to be preventative. We need to eat properly. We do need to do some exercise. Humans were never made to sit on their asses at a desk all day and look at infrared blue light on their computer screens. That's how they're keeping you sick as well. You're not designed to do that, guys. We need to do cardio activity as well. So even my clients in their 60s that used to be 400 pounds, Kimberly was 420 pounds. She's now 248 pounds. We just got her knee surgery done and we're waiting for a second knee surgery. We're gonna take another 50 or 60 pounds off of her. When she came in my program, she couldn't even stand up off the couch, guys. Just like going like this and standing up, that was a task for her. So we did what we could. And now she's down over like almost 200 pounds, guys. So I'm telling you right now, anybody can do it, but you've got to think preventatively or you'll be the next statistic. Guys, look at the top 5 killers on earth. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm giving you the statistics. Number 1 is cardiovascular disease, linked to eating processed garbage food that they're feeding you that are sprayed with pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, glyphosate, and insecticides, including genetically modified foods, okay? Number 2 is cancer. Every ingredient in every hygiene product in your house is full of cancer-causing ingredients, and you have no idea. And you're putting that shit all over your face and your skin, which is the biggest organ in your body, and you're doing this all day long. It's in your tap water. It's everywhere. It's in your, as I said, your clothes washing detergent, your laundry detergent, your dishwashing detergent. You need to cut this out of your life, guys. Number 3 is stroke. So in the top 3, we've got cardiovascular disease and stroke. That is 2 that goes to the ticker, okay? So doing cardiovascular activity, and I see stupid trainers online, guys, and they tell people we don't need cardio. Cardio is one of the best things you can do to help your heart stay healthy. Now, we also want to be taking in the right omega-3s. That's also going to help, right? Number 4, guys, is either dementia or Alzheimer's. And then we've got number 5, diabetes, which is I can cure diabetes in 2 weeks, guys. Like people come in my program, they're like, oh, the doctor said I was a diabetic. And I'm like, now you're not a diabetic. This is another man-made disease that is an $8 billion industry a year. That's how much the big pharmaceutical companies make just in the United States per year, $8 billion off putting people on metformin and all the diabetic drugs. Namaste, good to see you on my Instagram live, girl. I hope you're having a great day. How you feeling? How's your health going these days? So guys, Sarah is right. It's so sad that people can't even walk. They can't even like move. I see people riding around in buggies. They're so overweight and sick. Nobody got them to that position except themselves. What humans need to do is take responsibility for their own life and their own health and do something about it. Nobody's gonna come and save you guys. I'm sorry. You need to take responsibility, take initiative, invest in yourself, and get going on something healthy. This is why I do what I do. I start 5 to 7 new people a week in my program, and I change their lives for the better. Sometimes I'm saving their lives because they would have been gone, guys. There's nothing else on earth that you have except your health. Once that's gone, you're toast. Having family and memories is great too. Money nobody gives a shit about, but it's nice to have it because you can do things. But without your health, guys, you're toast. And the number 6 cause of death, guys, is misdiagnosis in the hospital. So imagine that being in the top 10, where doctors, you go in for a surgery and they kill you from doing the wrong thing, or they give you so much medication, you die. That's number 6 death on the planet. Cream Puff says, I know in some, everyone I know is on some medication. It's sad. I don't believe in it. Hey, that's awesome. Me too, bro. I'm not on any meds and I don't ever plan to take medication. Anything your body produces, the body can cure. Okay, guys? So don't worry if you get sick. Oh, we got another Miss Nobody. Your comment got totally blocked out from TikTok. She said, my thyroid was removed due to C, and now I am dependent on pills to work as the thyroid. So Mrs. Nobody, if you want to DM me, I'm going to tell you what thyroid medication you can take that's healthy for you, okay? Don't let them put you on Synthroid or Synthrax or any synthetic thyroid that is made in a lab that mimics the thyroid. Send me a DM. I'll tell you what to go get from your doctor. It'll make you feel so much better, okay? Yeah, just so you guys know, Candace, who's one of my amazing clients in Edmonton, Alberta, there's a couple really good apps to help you guys make better selections with your hygiene products. And Yucca is one, spelled with a K, and Think Dirty is another new one, and there's another one called On Skin. And all three of those are gonna help you scan the products at the store, and what it's gonna do, guys, is it's gonna go ahead and help you choose the right products with no cancer-causing ingredients, because they're full of them, guys. It's absolutely disgusting. Like I said, there's no money in health, guys. They need you sick to profit. You can call it a conspiracy all you want. It's a fact. If everybody was healthy, nobody would be on drugs and the pharmaceutical companies would go broke. What can I do or eat to replace my thyroid? There's nothing you can eat to fix that. You can go on an animal thyroid and I'll tell you what it's called. Travelin' Man says, will the program work for a trucker that lives out of his truck 6 weeks at a time? It works for everybody. I have lots of guys that live in a truck for weeks and weeks on end, Travelin' Man, okay? It's basically you knowing what to purchase, you being good at meal prepping, and I'll tell you the other things you can take with you to make it convenient, but everything you're gonna eat is gonna be healthy, right? Just so you guys know, truckers, and I know this because I've got some friends that have done trucking before, you guys are on the road so much, you get tired. When you stop at a convenience store, and that's where they usually fill up with fuel, that's where they usually eat. It's all garbage. Even if you saw an apple at 7-Eleven, it's genetically modified, number one. Now, your human DNA doesn't know what to do with genetically modified food. Number two, it's been sprayed with pesticides, fungicides, herbicides, glyphosate, and insecticides. And you're gonna eat that food, and it has so much preservatives in it, because an apple that sits at 7-Eleven has to look good. It won't even rot in 9 months, guys. It's got so much chemicals in it. So we wanna get you off eating this fast garbage food, and you're gonna take foods with you. I'll show you where to go, which grocery store, what to bring with you in your cooler, because you've got lots of space. We'll get you on the right protein bars and protein shakes, and away you go, bro. You can be the healthiest guy trucking on earth. Ava said, I fasted for 3 days, only water, and it felt so good. I lost all my bad hunger cravings. Ava, thank you for sharing that with us, guys. So as I said, guys, there's no point fasting unless you can go 48 to 72 hours or more. So she got these results very quickly. It's only 3 days. Anybody can do it. I'm very proud of you, Ava. Thanks for sharing. Look at how fast that was. She doesn't crave sugar anymore. So everybody's guessing how much weight I've lost. I just caught up to you guys. Hey, my man, Alien Nation, what's up? I think it's Lee, right? How you doing, Lee? So Star guessed that I dropped 10 pounds in the last 5 days. Sarah is guessing 10 to 12. I have lost 9 pounds. You guys are very close. The last time I fasted before we went to Los Angeles, I did 6 full days and I only lost 7 pounds. I'm already at 9 pounds and I'm not gonna eat till tomorrow. I could lose a little more tonight. All the weight will come back the minute I eat, guys. Trust me, I don't want to lose weight. I could gain muscle. I don't need to gain any fat because I don't have much. But great guesses, guys. Really, really great. Hey, Darren, what's up? Darren said, even though the program lapsed, I've been following the meal plan and I'm down to 206. That's awesome, guys. So Darren did my program right here for 16 weeks. He knows how to eat. I've taught him that. He knows how to exercise. He knows how to do cardio. Now, he's also, don't forget, guys, a busy guy. I'm just going to screenshot that so I know your weight, Darren. I would love to get a photo of you, Darren, and do a testimonial with you to show you off. Anyways, he's down to 206 pounds now. I think he was 240 or 250, and he hasn't lost any muscle. And this is what happens when you come in my program. We maintain and build your muscle, and guess what? We just focus on fat loss, and we want you super healthy. So congrats to you, Darren. I'm so proud of you, buddy. That is awesome news. If you have a photo, please send me a photo. BMW Farm says, what's your best cut of beef steak? So I'm a little bit of a creature of habit. I love the filet mignon, okay? I cook it medium rare. I actually marinate it for about 24 hours before I barbecue it on my barbecue, and I sear it for 2 minutes per side, and then I cook it for 2 or 3 more minutes per side, and it comes out a beautiful medium rare, and it's like butter, it melts in your mouth. Recently though, I have been buying some ribeyes, some prime ribs, some T-bones, and some tomahawks. These are cuts of meat that have more fat. Now, I do find them a little more flavorful because they have more marbling in the meat. However, I still love my fillets. So tonight, what did I buy? Hold on, let me check. So what I found at Superstore was a top sirloin steak that is grass-fed from Australian Angus beef, and it has no antibiotics or hormones injected into it. So I'm gonna have a top sirloin tomorrow. I'm gonna eat this for my second meal when I get back from the gym. But I don't usually buy this one, but I wanted to try it. So I really do like this cut. They did have some other cuts of meat. This was $17, by the way. I'm gonna guess it's probably 10 to 12 ounces though. And it's a 28-day aged beef. So those are kind of my best cuts. BMW, what do you like for steak? What's your best cuts, my man? Awesome, Sean. Okay, Sean, if you could fill out my application today, it'll just be 20 questions. It won't even take 5 minutes. Click on the link. It's going to take you out of TikTok to my type form, which is on my website. Just answer the questions and I'll get back to you, buddy. And if you're ready to rock, we'll get you going. I'm 325 pounds. Do I keep bulking at 5'3"? You're not bulking, you're just really overweight, John. So what I would do for you is start trying to get healthy and dropping some body fat. 5'3", 300 pounds for any human is like almost obese, right? Just so you know. So yeah, the best thing would be to get eating properly, John. Lose about 100 pounds of body fat for your height. And let's see where you're at 225. And then I think we need to take another 50 pounds off you and get you fit and healthy. Because being overweight, guys, just causes negative side effects to the human body, right? We know this for a fact. Yes, insulin resistance is man-made, guys. Diabetes is man-made. Also, metabolic syndrome is man-made. Insulin sensitivity, man-made. All these diseases, diabetes, cancer, all man-made. I'm sure you guys know this, but why don't I tell you? It is illegal to cure cancer. If you go to a search engine, I don't care which one you go to, look up cancer 1939. The government put in a clause in 1939 that if you cure cancer, you go to prison. No one's allowed to cure cancer. My doctor in Edmonton that is a functional doctor, he's an MD, an ND, an endocrinologist, and he also does a bunch of other orthomolecular medicine. He had his doctor's license taken away last year because he's cured so many people with cancer. You're not allowed, guys. Hey, Few, what's up today? Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for coming into my Instagram Live. What's going on, girl? All right, so we want to be careful, guys. We want to be careful out there. Awesome, Miss Nobody. I appreciate that. Yeah, Star was just letting you know. Hey, biggest Leaf fan in the world. I'm doing awesome. How are you today? I didn't know you were the biggest Leaf fan in the world. Are you excited for the new hockey season to start October 8th? I'm getting pretty excited. Hey, Mike, what's up, buddy? There's my man, Mike. He just signed in, guys. We were talking about Mike earlier. Guys, so thank you so much. We've already had over 10,000 likes on this video, and I've been talking for about 1 hour and 10 minutes. I appreciate you guys tapping the screen if you like the information that I'm talking about. I also want to let you know that if you like watching videos, please go to my profile and scroll through some videos. And if you like or make comments, more people will get invited to my TikTok lives and we'll actually look at them. So I love it, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mike's one of my main moderators. He just hopped in. So good to see you, Mike. Oh, Darren said he was about 226 when he started. So that's amazing. He's already cut down 20 pounds of body fat, but he hasn't lost any muscle. So he's gonna look like a total different person, guys, because we're just stripping fat off the body. All right, Sarah, my client up in Edmonton. I booked an appointment with my doctor to get the animal thyroid. I'm going tomorrow. Guys, she's gonna feel so much better. We're pulling her off the drugs, off the medication, the pharmaceuticals that Big Food and Big Pharma loves to put you on that make you sick, keep you addicted to it and dependent to it for the rest of your life. When you go on Synthroid, which is a medication that's made in a lab, your thyroid stops working. And now they've got you because you need that drug, that pill for life. Well, guess what's going to happen for Sarah? We're going to get her taking an animal thyroid. This is going to allow her thyroid to start working again. And she might have to take thyroid forever. We might even be able to wean her off it. We don't know. Depends on her body. With all this healthy changes she's making though, she might be off it, right? So she's going to just feel so much better and so much different, guys. So Sarah, I'm so proud of you, my girl. Is grapefruit good for you? Yes, all fruits are good for you, Miss Nobody, okay? Berries are the best because they're the highest fiber and they're the lowest glycemic fruits out there. They're the best. Also, the darker the berry, the better. The darker the berry, the more antioxidants. So blackberries and blueberries, cherries, then it kind of goes like strawberry, choke cherries are in there, strawberries, raspberries. The darker they are, they had to defend themselves from the sun longer and they created more antioxidants, okay guys? So that's why they're better for you. And I like all fruits, guys. I eat fruit every day. Star is just letting you guys know that give me a follow. I do go live every day at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. I will let you know if I'm not going live, but we really try to go Monday to Friday and give you guys some good content and some good value and some good life lessons for you. So thank you for pinning that, Star. I appreciate that. Mike, I'm so glad you finally got in here, buddy. It's good to see you. Nadia was just asking a question. Hold on, Nadia. I'm just catching up. Matthew said it's not all sought, it is. I think what Matthew's trying to say is it's not all sought, it is. Good advice, though. Thanks, Matthew. If you're telling, I hope you're not trying to teach me how to speak and say it is instead of it's, because you can't even spell yourself. You can't even spell almost. So I'm glad you like my advice, but unless you're my school teacher, we don't need you on my lives correcting what I'm saying. I'll say what I want because it's my live, right, bro? Nadia says, while I'm fasting, can I take melatonin and collagen? So the answer, yes to melatonin. I don't know about your collagen. What you have to do for all your supplements, guys, and I stop almost all my supplements when I'm fasting, except my greens and my collagen, which is called Glow and Flow. It's not actual collagen. If you look at all the research, there's no study on earth that shows collagen actually helps you with your skin, guys, okay? It's a waste of money. It's also made from beef and fish that are farm grown and are full of vaccines, antibiotics, and they've been fed genetically modified food, and the cows have bovine or RBGH growth hormone in them. The fish are all farm fish with parasites growing off their body, and they feed them a bunch of dead animals and fish meal, and they grow them under artificial light so they grow faster. That's why they're so sick and have so many parasites living on them. So collagen's a garbage supplement. Check it though. If it has calories, you can't eat it. If it has no calories, you can eat it, guys. That's a rule of thumb when you're fasting. The minute you have a calorie, you're no longer in autophagy. Remember, guys, and please write this down. The only reason we're fasting is to get the human body into autophagy or chaperone mediated autophagy. You're going to create more sirtuin genes, which are your anti-aging longevity genes. You're going to lengthen the telomeres on your DNA. Your DNA strands look like this. You have 4 telomeres on each DNA strand, 1 on each finger. If you eat properly, if you live a healthy life, if you do anti-aging biohack protocols like I do every day, you lengthen the telomeres on your DNA. If you live a toxic life, if you eat shitty food and drink tap water and drink coffee, you are shortening the telomeres on your DNA every day. When you shorten the telomeres on your DNA, you shorten your lifespan. So you die young, okay? That's why I'm living to 100 or 120. Everything I do all day is to lengthen my telomeres on my DNA and create more sirtuin genes. Fasting does that immediately. You're also going to create something called BDNF, brain-derived neurotropic factor. BDNF, sorry. Hey, Dave, what's up? Good to see you on Instagram. How you doing, buddy? Happy Testimonial Tuesday, my friend. Why can't we cure cancer? So Wendell's comment was blocked by TikTok because of the big C word. We're trying not to say the big C word as much, because when we see the big C word, TikTok picks up on it and they start blocking people and stopping people from seeing my live feeds, okay? We've already had 12,000 or more likes on this video. So Wendell, I explained this earlier. Maybe you weren't on my live yet. Here's the way it works. The top killer on earth is cardiovascular disease. Number 2 is the big C, cancer. So number 3 is stroke. And then we've got diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, and misdiagnosis in the hospital is number 6, which means you go in and they give you the wrong drugs and kill you, or you go in for liver surgery and you die. So the reason I'm saying this is because in those top 5, guess how much money the big pharmaceutical companies make? Like, just take a guess, bro. Just in America alone, just the United States of America, just diabetes by itself is $8 billion of profit for the pharmaceutical companies. So if they let us cure diabetes, which I can reverse it in 2 weeks on any human, it's all you're eating, guys, and you're exercising. It's all lifestyle. It's a man-made disease. So is the big C, guys, okay? That can't live in an alkaline body. Do you understand what I'm saying? When you're fasting, you're not feeding it anymore. You kill all the cancer in your body when you stop eating. Cancer is like any other disease in your body. It needs a fuel supply. It needs glucose. That's why when you're fasting, you're killing all the worms, parasites, bacteria, fungus, and virus that live in your colon. Okay? You're also breaking down undigested fecal matter, that shit that's rotting in your colon that's been impacted in there. It's called fecal impaction. Okay? So fasting will kill all that stuff, guys. Here's the thing. You're not allowed to cure it because they make too much money off you and they want people to die. Don't you listen to them? They openly tell you we're going to lower the population. That's what they're trying to do, guys. Hey, Namaste. She said bioidentical HRT is the same as synthetic. So bioidentical hormones aren't the same, just so you know, Namaste. Bioidentical hormones for women's HRT are real hormones. It's real progesterone. It's real estrogen. It's real progesterone. It's real testosterone. So bioidentical hormones is the best thing that women can take when they are in menopause, but they can't get it, right? The doctors don't want to give it to you. You have to fight for it, and you have to pay for it because they know it will cure you. Yeah, Wendell, I just explained it, buddy. And you survived cancer, good for you, bro. Make sure you keep your body alkaline, okay? Stay away from anything acidic. Well, we all agree with you, Wendell. Wendell's asking a great question here. Why should people die if there's a cure? Did you not just hear about that airplane that went down last week, Wendell, with 6 of the top cancer researchers on Earth, and they all died in the plane crash? Just mysteriously, the plane went down. They were going to Geneva to give all their research about how they've cured cancer 100 times over, and they're all dead. I live in Calgary, Alberta. About 50 years ago, maybe 40, there was a scientist at the University of Calgary, where I live. I didn't live here yet. I'm from Saskatchewan. He cured cancer also. He went missing off the face of the earth, guys. If you start curing things and messing with the big food and the big pharmaceutical companies, you die. You will disappear off this earth. Now, they either paid him off and said, here's $20 million, fuck off, or we're going to kill you, or they just killed him. They don't care, Wendell. It's unfortunate. This is how life is. The sooner you understand it and stop following their bullshit rules of taking pharmaceuticals all day and listening to all their indoctrination from when you were a child, you will become healthy. This is what I'm teaching in my program, guys. Yes, Cream Puff saying Big Pharma won't allow it. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, it's super sad, guys. It sucks. I agree. Wendell, I'd be choked too. How about seaweed? Are they good to eat? Yes, I feed my son seaweed all the time. I don't like the taste of it, but my son loves it, and they are really good. Sarah, the doctor will have to tell you what milligrams because I want you tested monthly for about 6 months so we can get your dose proper, okay, girl? So get the doctor to put you on the right dose that day, tomorrow, and then let's get you tested every 30 days to make sure your thyroid works. This is how I fix my women hormones. We fix the progesterone, the estrogen, the testosterone, and the all the hormones and the cortisol, and then we make sure your thyroid and your adrenal glands work properly. Is it any healthier using frozen berries in a smoothie or unfrozen? Hey, traveling man, doesn't matter, bro. It's whatever you like. I actually use more frozen berries than fresh because they're a lot less expensive and they're easy to just take out and thaw and eat. So it really doesn't make any difference. Good question, buddy. Natalia says, I'm a type 2 diabetic. Is it safe to fast? Number one, Natalia, I can cure your diabetes in 2 weeks, okay? So if you want to go around, stop telling people you're a type 2 diabetic, I'll reverse it in 2 weeks for you, okay? And yes, you can fast. It's only type 1 diabetes that can't fast, guys, okay? They can fast, but they've got to be really careful of their blood sugar dropping too fast. Now, I have had type 1 diabetic clients fast. Guys, we're at 14,000 likes. This is awesome. Thank you so much. But we want to make sure that you do it properly. If you're a type 1 diabetic, we just make sure you have some sugar or juice with you at all times in case you start dropping blood sugar rapidly. That's the only people that need to worry. Type 1 and type 3, no problem. Metabolic syndrome, no problem. Every other human, no problem, guys. Darren's asking if I still go to the COP gym. No, I go to the Good Life gym in Trinity Hills. So it's not the COP gym. I used to go to the COP gym. That's where all the bobsledders and the luge guys train. I don't go there anymore. You have to be a carded athlete to go there. So when I trained there, I was playing hockey in Calgary, right? I was playing junior, and I got in that gym because of my athletics. Now I just have to go to the Good Life. Yeah. Amber, hey, what's up, girl? I haven't seen you forever. What's going on? 10 billion star says, it's close, I know. I'll say they have a cure, but they make too much money. Yep. Amber knows. Guys, why would you cure something that you can make billions of dollars off of people who are stupid enough to follow their suggestions? So why would you cure that? Why would you? It's sad, guys. These people are like, they don't care how many people die. All they care about is how much money they can make and how greedy they are. It's just like our government in Canada is no different than the government in the US. Thanks, Cream Puff. I appreciate you, buddy. Yo, Sheepdog, what's up? I quit my sugar in my coffee today. Fasting, that's awesome. Yeah, you can't put sugar in coffee when you're fasting. You can put stevia drops or stevia powder, but you cannot put monk fruit, yacon syrup, or any other in your coffee, guys. Traveling Man is asking a question about creating more alkalinity in his body. So he's asking if he can take a half a teaspoon a day of baking soda and just throw it in his water all day. The answer is yes, you can. Baking soda will help your body become more alkaline than acidic. It's a known fact, but it has no nutritional value to you guys. If you eat greens, you're getting a lot of vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals and phytonutrients, and you're becoming alkaline. If you just put baking soda in there, it tastes like chalk dust, and it is helping you become alkaline, but it's not benefiting your body, really. Instructor Spark says you die either way. Every human will die. I think we're all pretty much educated enough to know that, Inspector Spark. But thanks for the comment, bro. We will all die, 100%. The question is, how do you want to enjoy your life while you're alive? Do you think everybody on this fucking planet sits around wondering about how it's going to be when they're dead or when they're going to die? Or do you think most people on this planet are like, I should enjoy myself while I'm living. I should create the best, healthiest body so I have a nice time on earth while I'm alive. Because I think we all know we're going to die, but guess what? Of course, you need to be positive and not negative, worrying about when you're going to die. So that's why I help people get into the absolute best and healthiest version of themselves so they can live a long, healthy life, guys. There's no point laying in a hospital bed to say you live to 80 years old with a bunch of tubes coming out of your body. It makes no sense. Amber says, do you believe in vaccinating babies? No, I have never vaccinated my son, and he is 11 years old, and he has 141 IQ. He's been in a gifted school since kindergarten. Families that do not vaccinate their babies have more intelligent children. It's a scientifically proven fact. So you don't have to vaccine any kids on this planet, guys. There's something called no-sodes that you can get from a homeopathic doctor that will allow a child's immune system to create itself and grow and get strong as they're getting older. And my son's never been sick one day in his life. Now, you can do the no-sodes right up till when they're 15 to 17 years old. The minute you inject a baby with a toxic poison vaccine, very much like the COVID vaccine, and people are dying from blood clots and getting monkeypox rashes from it now, you're messing up the child for the rest of their life. Their immune system will never be working properly. Sheepdog asks what you recommend for gout. Gout, you need to stop eating fatty foods and stop drinking wine and alcohol. That's what creates the problem. Amber's having a baby boy. I'm so excited for you, Amber. Congratulations. So do the no-sodes. Get yourself a homeopathic doctor. I think you're in Saskatoon, right? Get yourself a homeopathic doctor. She'll do the no-sodes with your baby. You'll never have to inject them with anything. Don't allow it. Don't let them touch your child. I rented a private room for my wife when we had my baby. We had it in the shower and she was standing up. The natural way humans are supposed to give birth is women standing, and they used to do this in the field. And they spread their legs and the baby comes right out, and you hold the baby and cut the umbilical cord. Laying in your back having a baby is the most unnatural process on earth, and they've indoctrinated everybody to think it's okay. And also it puts extra stress on the mother's lower back, and a lot of them have a lot of health issues for the rest of their lives doing that. So you can even hire a midwife and a doula and not even have your baby in the hospital. Unfortunately, when we had my son, he was born in August, which is the busiest time for babies to be born in every city on earth. So we couldn't get one. The minute we knew she was pregnant, which is 18, how many weeks was it? 12? 18 weeks is when you get to know the sex, right? We called and they're all gone. So we hired our own and took them to the hospital with us. Star is just saying, not if you take care of your body and limit eating processed foods. 100%, 100%. Hey, Spartan, what's up, man? Good to see you. Miss No Cream Puff, they blocked your question. Is it okay to fast if a person has an ulcer? Yes. Why would an ulcer stop you from fasting? Guys, just so you understand, every disease, every problem in your body, cold sores, ulcers, cancer, any autoimmune disease will be killed when you're fasting. They're only becoming that way, even diabetes, guys, because you're giving it a fuel source. When you're not eating glucose, you're not feeding it. That's why the parasites and worms are dying in your body too. They cannot live without fuel. You're feeding them. Most people on earth, 80% of humans, are feeding their bodies white, processed, refined, bleached, garbage food all day long that is man-made and genetically modified. Bread is man-made food. Bread is not something you can pull out of the soil like a carrot or off a tree like an apple. It's toxic poison, guys. And now everything's genetically modified. That means the DNA in the food has been altered. You are a human. You are made to eat whole food, not white processed shit that some guy made in a lab and said, here you go. That's why people are sick in the first place. Anybody can fast, guys. It will cure all your problems, I'll guarantee you. What's the best way to treat gastritis? Well, that's inflammation, okay, of the gastrointestinal tract. So it's the foods you're eating that's doing it. So you're going to have to change up your foods. Get your food allergens tested first. Go to your naturopath. Get an IgG blood antigen food specific test. Find out the foods that are causing it. and cut those foods out. Do the elimination diet. I do this with every client that comes into my program. And we know exactly what foods they're allergic to, and we cure them from all their ailments, guys. I had the same thing when I was 43, 7 years ago. They told me they were going to cut my colon out of my body, and I was going to have a colostomy bag right here for the rest of my life. And I said, no, thank you. I'll cure myself. And I cured myself of IBD, something that is uncurable, they say, and I have no symptoms, zero, guys. So don't listen to the media, don't listen to the pharmacy, don't listen to your doctor. They fucking don't care about your health. All they care about is making money. The poker chips, it's the sickness. The sickness sells, guys. There's no money in health. They make money by keeping you and maintaining your sickness, so you are dependent on the pharmaceutical industries for the rest of your life. It's really sad. Do you offer a couple's price for the program? Yes, Traveling Man. If two people come to me and they both join the program, obviously I give a discount, 100%, guys. I sure do. So if you and your spouse wanted to start the program together, I would be knocking some money off both of your programs, guys. I do that with everybody. Of course I do. Good question. People need to wake up and see where the money is going. This is true. A lot of people can't wake up, and unfortunately, they can't wake up. Sarah's just saying, ever since I changed my eating, I no longer have headaches. There we go. Something Sarah was eating was creating the headaches. It's usually food additives, food dyes, food coloring, or any artificial sweeteners, Sarah, that causes headaches. It was probably tartrazine or red dye 40, which is called Allura Red. It was probably all that junk. And now you cut it out, so they're gone, right? I love it. I love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up in a couple minutes here. It's been an hour and a half. Randy, my man, said when people make the choice to be informed, people will rise with self-worth, self-love, and self-reservation. If this actually happens, then the elites will cave to the demand of the peoples. And I agree with Randy right here. Randy's one of my clients on Instagram. I think he's down 25 pounds of body fat in 12 weeks in my program. He is crushing the program. And I love his attitude because he comes from the military and he knows how people tick, right? Namaste is asking if monk fruit sugar is okay. Monk fruit is a good sweetener along with stevia and yacon syrup. The problem with monk fruit is it isn't zero glycemic, and stevia is the only zero glycemic fruit sweetener on the planet. Stevia is a plant. I grow it in my garden in my backyard. So it's a very, very good thing to have. So yes, you can use it. Yes, I like Randy. He says, I will die my way. I love that. I love that. My choice, my way. Tips for not giving up on a fast. There's no tip that I can give you guys, okay? There's no tip that I can give you to help you get through a fast. It is 100% discipline, dedication, and consistency of trying it over and over and over again. Some nights you're going to have a poor sleep. Some days you're not going to have a lot of energy. It's not easy, guys. You understand why we're fasting, right? It makes you harder to kill. It makes your body live longer. It creates more sirtuin genes in your body. If you just keep eating crap and junk food on every drive-through and every corner for the rest of your life, do you know what the body says to you? I'm okay. I don't need to kill off cancer. I'm pretty comfortable right here. All life has become for humans is convenience now. Guys, I don't even have to take my bike or my car to the drive-thru anymore. I've got 3 apps on my phone. I could phone somebody right now and they would deliver me a fucking Starbucks drink this big with 100 cancer-causing ingredients and ultra high fructose corn syrup, and I could drink that. It would be probably 4,000 calories, more than I eat in a daytime. And guess what? I can just sit here and watch TV all day and be a fat loser. That's what society is teaching us now, okay? So unless you want to make a change, you will die of a disease very easily, and most people will be dead by 72. Once again, I'm not being rude. I'm telling you the statistics. And that's what they love. They love you being on medication. They want you sick, and they want you lazy, and they want you sitting on your ass living the convenient lifestyle. When you get up in the morning and you have a purpose and you go to the gym and you cook good food and you have a lovely relationship with your friends, your family, and your kids, and you feel good about yourself, that's when you start putting them in the background and you take control of your life. Very much like Randy just said here, take responsibility for your life and your health. They're yours. Nobody's going to come save you guys. You got to make that decision for yourself. How long should a woman in her mid-50s fast for? So age and gender does not apply to fasting, okay? So just like I fast for 5 to 7 days a month, she can fast for 5 to 7 days a month. I'm 50. I fast for 5 to 7 days every month. I don't miss it once. Some of my clients fast every week. Some of them will go for 4 days with no food, and then they eat for 3 days. Some of them go for 3 days with food, and then they don't eat for 4 days. You can do it either way. Whatever works for your lifestyle, guys, the fact is you need to go at least 3 days a month, every human, without eating. That's what David Sinclair suggests. That just gets you into chaperone mediated autophagy, when you can open up those tight folds of protein and the chaperone proteins come in and they sweep those proteins into the garbage, right? And those cause serious illness in the human body. All those things I was talking to you guys about, the diseases, are caused by that, eating genetically modified foods, all the cancer-causing ingredients, the forever chemicals like phthalates, all the micro and nanoplastics you're putting in your body all day. Every human on earth, guys, eats a credit card size of microplastics per week. That's how bad it is. They're just like forever chemicals. They never leave your body, guys, okay? So we need to stop this, like, immediately. That's what's causing all the problems, guys. Cream Puff says, I stopped eating bread and refined sugar for 9 months. The change is dramatic. Oh, it's unbelievable when you quit that. Oh, that's so amazing. Good for you. Darren said he quit smoking and no longer has asthma. Boom. So Darren did my program. He's already down 20 pounds of body fat. He's lost no muscle. He stopped smoking and now his asthma's gone. The smoking was causing the asthma. Oh, we got a little pumpkin on here telling me I shouldn't tell people not to listen to their doctor. Okay, Hamburger, why should I do that? He's saying this is insane. If you have a problem with it, Hamburger, I'll block you right now. You don't have to come on our lives. And you can go stick your head farther up your ass and see if you can taste what you had for breakfast. How does that sound? Because you're a very uneducated person, but you also don't know what's going on in reality. You're not living a real life, dude. You're just blocked out. So if Billy was here, you'd already be blocked, but I think Billy had to run. Oh, he's already blocked. Okay, somebody already got to it. Thank you, guys. This is why I have the best moderators. People that come in here and try to be little trolls and little pumpkins, we smash the pumpkins and we make them into pumpkin pie. And we send them back to their mommy and daddy's basement for them to go watch some more news and follow whatever Big Food and Big Pharma tells you. Obviously, if that was working, 75% of humans wouldn't be overweight and obese right now. But that is what humans are following because it's clear. Now, the other 25% of humans that are living on the earth, they're not fit either. 65% of them are skinny fat people. Just because you don't look like you're overweight doesn't mean you're healthy either. So there's a very fine line in health and wellness, guys, okay? What's the best way to avoid a cold? Keeping your immune system healthy, okay? So you can take immunity boosting supplements like antioxidants every day. There's lots of things you can do. Always have garlic and oregano in your vitamin cupboard to put the drops under your tongue when you get sick. Those really helps immune. Cool, how are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. I haven't seen you for a long time. Is it true when fasting, going without food, my immune system will be weak? I just thought you would know. Your immune system will not be weak. What's happening, guys, when you stop eating is you're giving every system in the body, including 27 to 30 feet of digestive tract, because you're not eating food anymore. You're not chewing. The body doesn't have to go through all that work. I'm sure you guys understand every time you eat food, there's a lot of toxic poison created in the human body, and it has to be removed from your liver. So now from the time you eat a meal till you have a bowel movement, that's 27 to 30 feet of intestinal tract. The last 3 or 4 feet is your colon. That's where all the parasites, worms, and bacteria live. That's where your undigested fecal matter lives. Every human on earth has 10 to 15 pounds. That's why they have a big fat belly, because they have 10 to 15 pounds of undigested fecal matter rotting in their colon, covered by a bunch of visceral fat from their poor eating and poor health and wellness choices. So yes, your immune system is repairing and rebuilding itself. Your immune system won't be weak when you're fasting. I don't get sick when I'm fasting. I feel even better than I've ever felt because my circulatory system, my lymphatic drainage system, my cellular system, every system in your body, including the immune system, rebuilds and repairs itself, and all the dead cells in your body go down to the liver, and the protein chaperones sweep them into the garbage, and out the body they go. So it's not what you thought, buddy. Your immune system will be stronger. You're so welcome, Tara. You're so welcome. Sarah says it's so scary how many fast food chains are literally down the block from my house. It's not just you, Sarah. It's every human on earth. You'll walk out of your house and you can see 100 fast food chains and coffee shops miles away. Hey, you're so welcome, Cream Puff. As a 17-year-old, how can I lose body fat and have abs? Okay, so you need to eat properly, just like everyone that comes on my program. Once you turn 18, I can actually train you, unless you want to get your parents to sign a waiver. I don't train anybody under 18 years old unless I'm at Canada Olympic Park and training like sports teams. But yeah, you're going to have to eat properly, exercise properly, and do the proper visceral fat loss cardio. And even at 17, you can make some really good gains in your muscle and lower your body fat 100%. Oh, Mickey says, I think you know what you're talking about. We're blessed to have you. Thanks, Mickey. I appreciate it, buddy. I know you're Mike's friend too, and I appreciate you coming into the lives, and I appreciate you saying that. Here's the thing, guys, okay? Like, it doesn't matter if you like me or if you don't like me. I honestly don't give a fuck what people think about me. This is the #1 rule that I learned when I was 20, 30 years ago, is that don't give a shit about what other people think about you. Don't let that stress you out. I know what I'm talking about. I research this shit every day. I'm 50 years old in immaculate health with a six-pack year-round, and I'm on no medication. I am a walking billboard of health. If people don't want to listen to my suggestions, or they think I'm making this stuff up, they're the ones with the problem because they're living in denial, okay? If I tell a human something like I tell people all the time, and if you go to my top 10 questions I get in my live videos, and number 10 will be posted tomorrow, and I won't tell you what it's on, and you watch my first video, it's about coffee. I tell people every day how toxic coffee is. It's one of the most poisonous things any human could put in their body. When you hear me say that, you'll probably get triggered, okay? Because you're living in denial. Coffee is a drug. It's a stimulant. You are addicted to it. There's no benefit to putting it in your body. But because you're so fucking addicted, you're going to do it for the rest of your life. It causes cancer to grow in your body every day. Okay. So what? I said that. I have scientific proof. I can show you guys. Guess what? I put the scientific studies in my videos so you guys can see it. Here's the thing though. You're either going to make a perception of me immediately. This guy is an idiot. Coffee is the best thing. I can't live without coffee. I'm fucking addicted. I'll never stop. You're going to not like me because of that. I'll tell you why you don't like me, because it just triggered you. And you can't handle the truth. It is the truth. But if you agree with me, you got to do something about it, right? If you physically say, hey, Jason's right, coffee is toxic. Look at this study. It's full of mycotoxins, it's full of acrylamide. It's negatively stimulating my adrenal glands. It just created me to have adrenal fatigue. So if you agree with me, you're supposed to do something about it. Humans can't agree with me because then they got to do something about it. That's that whole perfect, line that I love out of the movie A Few Good Men. You can't handle the truth. Most people can't handle the truth, and I speak the truth. So Mickey, I appreciate you. Yes, tea is wonderful. Coffee and alcohol are the same. Zero benefit to either one. And dairy, cow's milk is just as bad as them. Decaffeinated coffee is better because you get rid of the caffeine. But it's not really better because it still makes your body acidic. It's also got mycotoxins and acrylamide. So all you're stopping is the one part that is the drug. So decaf isn't much better. Drink green tea or green matcha tea. I showed you guys how to make green matcha tea yesterday. Hey, Miss Nobody, I appreciate you, girl. Anyways, guys, I'm going to rock and roll because my throat's getting a bit sore. I've been talking for an hour and 45 minutes. I will be back tomorrow, I promise, at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard. If you want to know when my lives are on, go to my profile and click on the little bell. Okay, Mike told us how to do this. It's going to tell you when I'm going live every day, and you can come on and listen. But I will be live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Mike, I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my moderators. Haley, I want to congratulate you again on your baby boy. I've got a boy, so of course I love when people have boys. I mean, my girlfriend has a daughter. I treat her like my daughter too. So it's all good, guys. But all I'm saying is congrats to you. Thanks for coming in, guys. Cream Puff says you can't handle the truth, but I love coffee in the morning. So tea then? Yeah, just drink tea, bro. Have a green tea or a green matcha tea. And guys, like I said, if anyone needs help, over to my profile. Mike's already linked this on the page earlier. You just click on the link, apply for coaching, fill out 20 questions, and I will shoot you a personal video. You're so welcome, Sarah. All my Instagram peeps, thanks for coming in. Candace, Namaste, Radar, Randy. I will see you guys all tomorrow at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. We're going to talk about my number 10 video, the number 10 question that I get asked in my lives every day. All right, guys, peace, love, and happiness.